Consider this. Life evolved from a common ancestor cell about 4 billion years ago. And it gave rise to this incredible diversity that we have now, the estimated number of living organisms in the millions. And you can see here all the different plants, the animals, and so forth. Was that really all driven by competition? You can argue that there were big milestones in evolution, like the occurrence of eukaryotes, that are more important than the competition and the driving to extinction of one or another little thing. So let me describe that first milestone. So the first ancestor cell was a prokaryote, very simple, didn't have a nucleus, didn't have specialized organelles. And the endosymbiotic theory postulates that at one point one prokaryote engulfed another, and that this other, instead of being digested, took up permanent residence in the first. And this is now the organelles that we have, the mitochondrion, that allows us to be much more efficient, because this is an organelle specialized for energy transfer and energy production. So this allows us, as opposed to prokaryotes, to run a marathon, to study for extended periods of time, to do other things than just eating. And this happened about 2 billion years ago. So what you see here in this calendar is the representation of evolution, where each of the days in this calendar represents 150 million years. So again, the origin of life was 4 billion years ago, and 2 billion years ago we have the evolution of eukaryotes. And to put it in perspective, it was just basically yesterday that we have the occurrence of human beings. So the second biggest milestone was that not only did one cell engulf another inside, but that two cells started to hang out together. And we see one of the most old and primitive examples here in this algae called Volvox carteri. You see that it hangs in a conglomerate of about 2,000 cells, these little guys, and 16 of which are larger, and the little guys do the feeding, the energy acquisition, and the big guys are specialized in reproduction. So all in all, the advantage is that this big thing doesn't fit in everyone's mouth, and that it can crank out more higher quality offspring because it has all these feeding supporters. So good example of cooperation. And if you look here at the right side, this depicts a human being which is composed of 1 trillion cells working together. And not only that, but you can see this big circle around here. That's 10 trillion more cells of bacteria that hang on and within us and help us survive. And there's more and more research showing that if something goes wrong with this microbiome, as they call it, that disease occurs. So again, if we put that into our calendar here, remember, origin of life 4 billion years ago, evolution of eukaryotes 2 billion years ago, and the evolution of multicellularity 1.2 billion years ago. I would argue that these are more important for evolution than competition.